I uploaded a short of this version of this design, and it's had quite positive reactions, and I came across this footage when I was editing some other videos, so I decided I'd make a shortish video of the making of this shelving, simply because I think it's a pretty good design and it's worth passing on. Here, right at the beginning, I'm making a small prototype out of leftover 9mm plywood, just proof of concept to make sure that my idea would work before I use a couple of sheets of plywood for this shelf. So basically, the design is something I had worked on a couple of years ago, and the original design didn't have the back slats, which just help kind of stabilize the whole thing. The original design just had uprights and then flat shelves, and it wasn't like left to right. It didn't have any stability, So I had to add diagonal pieces just to stabilize the shelving after the fact, after building it. So this one, with this design, I wanted to make a design where the whole thing can be cut out and then put together without screws, and it's stable. It doesn't have any doesn't need any screws, and it holds together. So here the final design that I did uses 15mm plywood for the uprights and for the back pieces, and then I think just 6mm or 6.5mm plywood for the shelves themselves. Eventually, once I get around to it, I'm going to upload this design somewhere so people can use it for their own, for making their own shelving. Eventually, I also want to have a Patreon page with just this and other designs that I've done, so people can go there and download them from there. Yeah, that's about it. I'm using the shelf now in my shop. As the final assembly is in my shop. It's right next to the computer I always work on when I'm running my CNC router.